Hi, welcome to the PhoneArena video review of the Nokia X2, the latest in the Express Music line of phones to come in a candybar form factor. The X2's key features are its 5-megapixel camera with LED flash, stereo speakers, and the 3.5mm headphone jack up top. On the front of the phone is a 2.2-inch screen, coming in at QVGA resolution, a little bit small but plenty sharp for day-to-day uses, 2 soft keys underneath, 5-way D-pad below, a call and a hang-up button. The numeric pad is separated by raised elements of plastic, and these do a good job in differentiating the numbers. So it's comfortable for text message typing and number entry. However, for long emails, you may want to consider a QWERTY phone. On the left-hand side are the music buttons. Standard to all the Express Music line are the play, back and forward button. Along the right-hand side is a volume rocker, which we thought was a little bit small, but did the job. A micro SD card slot below, hot swappable, which we like. And finally, the camera button. On the top is a micro USB port. As you can see, a 2mm charging port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The back of the phone, as we mentioned, has the stereo speakers, one at the top, one at the bottom, 5-megapixel camera with a flash. Another nice touch on the back is the aluminium battery cover, which really makes a phone feel more expensive than it is. Remove the battery cover to reveal the battery and the SIM card. Overall, the phone does feel nice. It doesn't feel like an entry-level phone per se, especially when you consider the features that it has on it. With no moving parts, nothing wobbling or creaking, we're really pleased with the build quality. The Nokia X2 has Series 40 on board. This is a simple UI which does the job very well, even though it doesn't do advanced multitasking. Nevertheless, going through what it can do, we have a home screen which contains a range of shortcuts, and a scrolling marquee of shortcuts at the bottom, all of which are customizable. A main menu, which contains calendar, contacts, email, photos, messaging, internet browser, the OV store, music, games, applications, call log and settings, as well as a host of customizations through themes, even down to home screen font colors. Accessing music, which is the main function of the phone, you'll see it's really simple. Everything's divided very logically and it makes sense. You can just really pick it up and get going with your music. Using the buttons on the side, you can control the music, and when you're in the main menu, you can multitask anything you're doing with the music. So while it won't multitask in the true sense of the word, music will play in the background nevertheless. Music quality from the Nokia X2 is really good. The stereo speakers provide a slightly tinny sound, so prolonged use will be annoying, but it's not bad with decent volume levels. The 3.5mm headphone jack outputs an extremely good quality with our higher quality headphones. The earbuds provided aren't bad at all, and are better than the standard Nokia fare that come in most Nokia handset boxes. But nevertheless, we really noticed an improvement when plugging in our own set. Browsing the internet isn't one of the X2's fortes. With quad-band GSM and Edge, there is no 3G or Wi-Fi. Nevertheless, looking at the positives, Opera Mini comes pre-installed on the phone and is the default browser. This displays pages well, and hasn't got the lag that the standard Symbian browser does. Text is wrapped to fit the screen, and it's simple enough to use, providing a more accurate internet experience. The net is slow, and this does affect everything. However, if you're an irregular internet user on the go, then the X2 should suffice with most of your needs. To wrap things up, we can safely say the Nokia X2 does a good job for the price. With a really decent feature set, a nice solid build quality and feel, and its main points, music, and photo taking being above the average for a phone of this price, you really wouldn't go wrong getting one if they were your main concerns. If, however, you planned on surfing the web a lot, using it a lot for emails and data, then you may want to consider the Sony Ericsson Xylo. Alternatively, if you wanted to stick with the Nokia form factor in Series 40, but with a slider body, you could consider the X3, which is similarly spec'd to the X2. For more on this and other phones, visit PhoneArena.com.